Now, hydration vests or running packs have become pretty popular things these days. Whether you're using them out there on your long runs, for taking on challenging ultra marathons, or even for running big city marathons, a lot of runners are utilising a hydration system of some kind. In today's video, we are taking a look at inov-8's latest model, the Ultrapac Pro 8 vest. This is actually an evolution of their award-winning Race Ultra Pro 5 vest. So let's dive into the video and find out all about inov-8's latest hydration vest. Welcome back to the channel, folks. Thanks for joining us for another video, and I hope you're all fit and well out there. I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run4Adventure. Now, over the years, I've run with and tested lots of hydration vests and lots of running packs from all kinds of brands, including Salomon, Ultimate Direction, Harrier Trail, Kailas, Saysky, and lots more. I've got to say it, some have performed really well and given me a very comfortable running experience, whereas on the other hand, some have definitely been a little bit disappointing. When I actually tested out the previous version of this vest, the Race Ultra Pro 5, I was really impressed with the performance. Great fit, great comfort, lots of accessible storage options. You even had a couple of options of where to stow away your soft flasks and your running poles. And it seems with the new model that inov-8 have just built on that success. So they seem to have added a couple of really good features. So let's dive in, give you guys a few facts and figures about the Ultrapac Pro 8, and we're going to break down the construction in a bit more detail. Recently here at the studio, I painted this wall black, and holding up the vest now, I realised that it's pretty tricky to see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in loads of overlays to this video so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Firstly, it retails in the UK for £140 and it is available in 3 size options. So we've got small, medium and large. What I'll do, guys, is I'll pop a size chart up right here so you can see which one works best for what chest size. It's available in 1 colour option, this one, so black, with some nice bright green details, and we got lots of sort of high-vis detailing logos on the back and the front for safer nighttime running. When it comes down to weight, it weighs in at a pretty reasonable 255 grams. As far as the construction goes of the Ultrapac Pro 8, like I already said, this is a hydration vest, so not a running pack. So it comes in specific sizes so you can get that optimum fit. The bulk of the vest is made out of a highly breathable, lightweight stretch mesh that now contains recycled materials, which is always a good thing, giving you that sort of bounce-free, very molded fit to offer you greater levels of comfort, but also a lot less likely to cause any irritation or chafing while you're out there running, even if you have the vest fully loaded. When it comes to carrying your fluid, the vest comes with 2 inov-8 500ml soft flasks, but you do have 3 different options of where you want to stow that fluid away. So one, you can do it in the more traditional way, using those big front mounted chest pockets. That is my preferred method of choice. But the bottles actually come with long hoses to start with, and them hoses are sort of interchangeable, although I do have to say it, I reckon it took me a good hour of fighting with these hoses to get them out to go back to the more standard bottles. But if you do want to use those long straws, literally the soft flasks stow away in the big mesh pockets at the base of the vest, and then you work those long straws through the little bungee cords up to your mouth. I think it is a little bit easier to reach those nozzles compared to your sort of standard setup. Don't worry, if you're sort of old school and you like to carry a bladder, you can also do that as well. I personally think that system's kind of dying out these days, and a running hydration vest definitely works better with the bottles mounted on your chest. One, it's just better balance, you know, you get less movement. 2, a lot easy to monitor your hydration. And 3, way more simple when it comes to filling up your bottles at a checkpoint in a race. But if you do want to carry a bladder, you can do so in the back of the vest using the little Velcro loop. Also, in all the pockets where you could stow away your soft flask, you get this really handy bungee. Literally clip it over the lid of the bottle and it stops those soft flasks slipping down into the pockets as you drink your fluid. Nothing more annoying than that, and these bungees have worked really well. When it comes to accessible storage, so storage you can get to while you're on the move, on the front first, we got 2 nice little sort of stuff pockets high up on the vest, on the shoulder straps there. In the right one, we've got your little emergency whistle, and it's actually a pretty good whistle. It's worked really well. moving down the pack, if you choose to carry your soft flask on the chest, then you've got the pockets to do that. And then placed on top of those pockets, we've got a good sized stuff pocket on the left, and on the right, we've got a nice secure zip pocket. And then if we work down lower to the bottom of the vest, this is where the storage gets super impressive. So we've got these huge stretchy stuff pockets, one either side. But if you choose to carry your soft flask in that chest mounted system, it opens up the other mesh pocket as well. So you have two huge mesh pockets either side of the vest, and you really can fit a lot of kit in those. But it doesn't stop there, because these big side stretchy mesh pockets actually continue all the way around the back of the vest and join up, creating this new 360-degree wraparound stash pocket. It's actually very similar in design to that stash pocket that you get on the Salomon Advanced Skin 12 set. If you've got good mobility on your shoulders, you can reach around, grab things out on the move. So it's an ideal location to stow away your waterproof trousers, your waterproof jacket, things like that. And then moving up the vest, we've got the main compartment on the back there. So literally a sort of big stretchy stuff pocket design. Grab all your mandatory kit, put it in a dry bag, cinch it down, and then literally stuff it in the pocket down to the bottom there, keeping it nice and safe. So it couldn't be any more straightforward. The use of running poles on the trails has seemed to have exploded over the last 2 or 3 years, and I see lots of runners using them, whether they be training or in a race. So having a pole carrying system on your hydration vest is pretty important these days. And inov-8 have actually worked in 2 different options into the Ultrapac Pro 8. So you can stow them away on the lower back of the vest using these very substantial pole loops, or if like me you like to have your poles mounted on the front of your vest, then you can do so using the front mounted bungee system. As far as getting in and out of the vest, it couldn't be any more straightforward. So we've got an adjustment strap and buckle system. So literally clip into that buckle, pull that strap down nice and tight until you get it set up for your body shape. But you've also got a lot of movement when it comes to the buckles themselves. And when I say a lot of movement, there is 13 different places you can put those buckles. So literally unclip them, and then you can move them up and down that adjustment system until you find the fit that works best for you. Speaking of adjustment, almost forgot to mention, inside these 2 huge stretchy mesh pockets on the side, we've actually got a bungee cord and sternum strap. So literally all you have to do, cinch that bungee cord down, and that's going to pull the vest in around your midriff, just giving you a bit more personalization on fit. So there you have it, folks, the all new Ultrapac Pro 8 from inov-8. And you can see, for a pretty compact, lightweight design, there really is a lot of storage options when it comes to the front, the side, and the back of the vest. And I could fit a lot of kit in here. But let's dive into how it's been performing over the last month while we've been testing it. We'll talk about all the things that have stood out, all the highlights when it comes to the performance, but we'll also see if there's anything that we feel could be improved when it comes to the new inov-8 vest. First up, let's talk about all the things that have been changed. And I think with inov-8 adding these areas of stretchy, breathable mesh have made a big difference. And it's very similar in design to what you get on some of the Salomon packs. So it's kind of like this twin skin honeycomb design, developed to help with airflow. And I definitely noticed the difference in breathability compared to the previous version. Not that it was bad on that pack, but definitely an improvement here. I also really like the new 360-degree wraparound stash pocket. This really has made a difference when it comes to the overall volume in the vest, and I actually think that's a great addition to the new Ultrapac Pro 8. I also really like the fact that inov-8 have developed a system where you get a choice when it comes to stowing away your soft flask, because at the end of the day, as runners, we all come in different shapes and sizes, so it's great to have that choice. However, I do think that the vest performs at its best if you use the chest mounted pockets. The main reason being is it just frees up those 2 huge stash pockets you've got either side of the vest. They're perfect for carrying all the kit you're going to need out on your run, whether it be gels, bars, warm hats, buffs, gloves, head torches in the winter, and you can literally fit all that kit and all that gear inside those pockets, and that then makes it super accessible when you're on the move. I think it's also great to have 2 options when it comes to stowing away your running poles, and both options have felt very secure when I've had poles attached of the vest, and the whole thing just seems to be really well put together. All the stitching really well finished off, and all the fabrics and materials that inov-8 have used really feel like they're going to hold up to all the wear and tear that we put our running vests through. And lastly, I think for an 8-litre vest, this has shed loads of storage, and it actually performs more like a 10 to 12 litre vest. You'd have no issues getting in a mandatory kit list for a 100-miler, even if it was races like, say, UTMB or the Arc of Attrition that have a pretty extensive kit list. The only thing I would say is the previous version of the vest actually came with a Velcro closure on that main compartment on the back, which I really liked, whereas the new one literally has that big hole where you stuff your kit into and then there's nothing there. So that's going to remain open while you're running. Now, I'm pretty sure nothing's going to fall out, but I would like some form of closure system just to give me peace of mind. But apart from that, I've really enjoyed how the vest has performed, and I really do think it is a hydration vest that can handle those long training runs, road marathons, or super long challenging mountain ultras like UTMB, no problems. I've had no comfort issues at all, no rubbing, no irritation. The vest gave me a very precise fit, very little movement or bounce when I was running with the vest, even when it was fully loaded with kit. I also think the addition of those ventilated mesh panels has really upped performance when it comes to breathability. So if you're in the market for updating your current running pack or hydration vest, or you're looking for your first carrying system, then I think that the Ultrapac Pro 8 is definitely worth a closer look. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link for the vest in the description below in case you want to check it out in a bit more detail. I'll also link below all the other content on the channel featuring running packs or hydration vests, because you might find that helpful as well. But that brings another in-depth review to a close at the channel. Really hope you enjoyed it, guys. Really hope you found it helpful. Don't forget, if you did, to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Super simple to do just by clicking on that little red box down there in the corner, and it is completely free, but it definitely helps us out. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting the channel, it's really appreciated. We'll be back here very, very soon, and as always, stay safe and keep on running. In today's video, we are taking a look at the latest inov-8 model, the Ultrapac Pro 8. This is actually an evolution of their award-winning Race Ultrapac. In today's video, we are taking a look at inov-8's latest model, the Ultra Pro. In today's video, we are taking a look at inov-8's latest model, the Ultrapac Pro 8 vest. This is actually an evolution of their award-winning Ultra Race, or for taking on challenging ultra marathons, or even for running a big city marathon. A lot of runners are utilizing. A lot of runners are utilizing. Yeah, yep, they are. Or could they be utilizing?